Good morning, folks. It is day 21 of the Forge, baby. Let's freaking go. I don't even know what date it is. What day is it today? May something. May 12, I believe. Or 11. Let's go. I'm back in my place now, so let's rock and roll. Good morning, Ed. How was your Mother's Day with your wife and your mom and everything?
Yeah, no, it was good, man. It was really good. Just spending time with the family, with my mom and the wife, and went to church, got together, and just pretty much spent the whole evening together after that. But yeah, it was good.
Sweet. Sweet. Cool. Looks like you got a PPC that came in this morning, huh? Or yesterday?
It was yesterday. I have the appointment today with them.
Sweet.
Yeah, I got the notification, and I wasn't able to answer. I was even home. I was like, "Oh man!" It's like, let me still respond, and we
Nice.
scheduled that.
Share. I'm gonna sell it as this. Relation. Okay. Call you shortly. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do, man?
What's
I'm
that?
gonna I'm gonna change our calculator to what's the word that I'm looking for here? Making our wholesaling fee equal to 10%
Mm.
of the ARV.
Oh, okay.
So the only thing that we really changed would be
They
the
are reading.
repairs, ARV repairs, and prices.
Mm. Yeah.
Well, at least that's what I'm gonna do on my end, just so that I don't negotiate about it.
Right. Yeah.
It'd just be on there. Actually, I came up with my own calculator that I need to start using.
Really, I definitely want to look at it.
Yeah. Sam, good morning.
Mm.
It's actually not bad. You want to take a look at it real quick, Edward?
Yeah,
Tell me what
man.
your
Yeah,
thoughts
let me
are.
take a look at it.
You seeing my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right,
Let me
cool.
just look here.
So all I'm doing here, bro, is I'm just putting all of our business expense all bunching together, like closing costs, holding costs, and our assignment fee.
Oh,
So
okay.
actually, this should be 22%, if anything.
Right. Yeah, because it's 12%.
Yup.
Yeah.
And then so this row right here, right? So this is dollar in, dollar out. So like if you put in 80 repairs, so if I put in 50 here, look what happens. At 50/50. Well, that's the
Mm-hmm.
profit for the end buyer.
Right.
You get what I mean?
Oh, okay. I see. I
Uh,
see what you mean.
yep. And then this column is just 80. So whatever I put on here. So in this one I put 80%. So as you can see, 50% repairs. But then the profit for the end buyer is like 40 grand.
Okay.
So in this case, sorry.
Oh, okay.
So there goes the price of seller. If I wanted like a 40, 80% profit compared to my repairs, and then if I wanted dollar in, dollar out, I need to be at 227.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Now the reason why I have this column here is this is just
Mhm.
educating the seller with their numbers, right? So Mr. Seller, if I pay you $300,000 after all my business expense and my repairs, my all in is actually 442 just to sell it for 420.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah. You have it all there already
It's
calculated.
all in there. It's already calculated, right? So Mr.
Yeah.
Seller, man, I want to buy it. I want to give you as much as I absolutely can in your pocket. That's it. I got to be fair to my business. My only concern is if I buy this at 300, I put in about 50% of repairs in there after all of my business expense. Man, my all in, that 300 jumps to 442 just to sell it for 420.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah.
You
That's
know,
cool, man. Yeah, I like
so
that.
I just thought about it. I'm like, I'm gonna play out and see how that goes, because it makes a whole lot of sense, right? Like,
Yeah.
dude, what if the thing's $100,000? Look at those, right?
Yeah.
That's really where it is. And look
Yeah.
at that. I'll be damned. It's usually around 50% of ARV or less, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
$100,000 of repairs, that means it's a good chunk of repairs that needs to be done.
Right. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
probably
that's cool
close
because
to
you already have
100
like
up.
your minimum and max there where you can or
Yep, exactly.
yeah. So if it falls in between there, you're good.
Yep, yep, exactly. And you never have to worry about your. I mean, at this point, bro, like your
Yeah, man.
assignment fee is $42,000.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You know. Now you just got
Yeah.
to be smart about it because now you got to go. Okay, well, 42 grand, like I have a little bit of room, you know what I mean? Like if someone's stuck at 160,
Yeah, that's
right?
still
It's just, it's just
20K
that's
fee.
so that's still a 20K fee because you
Mm-hmm.
do your math in your head. You're like, okay, 42 minus 13, actually $29,000
Yeah, you
assignment
still
fee.
have a lot more.
I
Yeah.
still got a lot more room.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I like it this way too because then it protects you, bro. Because like right now, I'm looking at a $42,000 assignment fee. So when I go for a drop, I don't have to go for a huge drop, right? That 42
Yeah.
can easily just get it can easily wipe down to 10K,
Yeah.
but at least the deal still goes through the finish line.
Exactly. Yeah, it gives you wiggle room there for
Yep, yep.
any error.
I don't know, dude. What are your thoughts?
I like it, man. I like it.
And then I kept the rental calculator the same way, but I've got Novation on there, and then I also
Mm.
have creative financing, whether it's seller finance or sub two. It's just quick math. Boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah, I like that.
It's
Yeah,
just
man. I
like,
definitely saw that.
dude, and then I've got the whole tail right here.
Mm.
So Yeah, I'm gonna start playing around with this today.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
good,
start
man.
using
I
this.
like that. It's all there in one, and then you could just. I mean, you're literally just educating the seller based on like what you have in your calculator there at the end of the day. So it makes it very easy.
Exactly.
Love it.
Please leave your message for 24885.
Can you guys hear all that music in the background?
Yeah,
You can. Is it pretty loud?
just a little bit. Yeah.
These fucking guys, the young guys working downstairs, like a club in here. It's like it's a coffee shop, bro. It's a coffee shop.
Telephone number 607.
Let's go to phones.
Caleb, Sam, Isaiah, good morning. Yeah, brother. I am putting it all together. I'm gonna practice with it. Not practice with it. I'm gonna use it probably this week.
60728760664.
Oh, let's give that number away.
I did the same thing.
Yeah.
Hey,
no.
Sharon, good morning. Caesar here. Just calling about your property on Miller Heights. I noticed you responded to my text. Give me a call when you get this. Love to chat with you. Thanks. Yeah, Isaiah, I'm gonna use it all throughout this week. Just tweak it a little bit here and there if it need to be, and then I'm gonna package it all together for folks to purchase. Actually, so once it's ready, I will let you know. Just let you guys know.
If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Oh, that's right.
Hello, this is
Right.
Edward. I was calling to reach out to Cynthia.
Thanks.
And good morning. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Just on our way down to go walk that.
Nice.
property right now.
Nice.
Yes.
Cool. I just thought I was like, oh yeah, I was like, Ryan's gonna go see that condo today.
Yep. She called me because she was running late, and I was out walking with my daughter. I was like, oh shit! So I had to run back like a mile and a half back home, throw them back, and throw them in the car and head down. But thank God she was running late too. So
Sweet. All right, cool, man. Did you have a nice Mother's Day weekend with your wife and everything?
we got to do nothing, and then we went and sat in her room pizza and let the kids run out and scream as loud as they want. So,
Wonderful.
Yes. What?
All right, brother. Let me know how the walkthrough goes, and let's get her on our side. All right, Letterman.
Yes. I'll let you get that.
So, Edward, I got a PPC that came in like late Saturday night, like at 9 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
I gave the guy a call, and he took out a bridge loan.
Uh-huh.
I think he's gonna have to come to the table with a lot of fucking money.
Oh, jeez.
I think the bridge loan that he got, the way he explained it to me, balloons out in July.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's like a couple months. A month and a half or something.
Yeah,
Jeez.
exactly.
Why like what was it for? What was he doing?
To get a new house, to get another house. And he thought this one can sell quick, but
Dang.
Hello.
hey, Mike. Good morning. It's Caesar. How are you?
Good.
Good, man. Did you have a nice weekend? I hope you remember me. You and I spoke. Was it Friday or Saturday night?
Friday night.
Friday night. Yeah, right. Cool, man. Did you have a nice weekend with the wifey and everything else with the Mother's Day?
Yeah. Yep.
Good stuff, man. Hey, I was gonna call your realtor just to get some more information. Just want to give you a heads up because I know you and I spoke.
Yeah.
And then also, I sent you a text message right when we got off the phone. Just regarding, I remember you had a bridge loan on this, right? Yeah, I was just at some point, if we do decide to move forward on this, I mean, we will be able to see it anyway during the title search, but just so that we can get our numbers down to the T, it would be great if you can send over maybe just like the payoff amount. Like I said, you can block out all your personal information. I don't need any of that.
So, you just want to talk to my realtor?
Yes.
All right, hold on. Okay, his phone number is 210.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah. And they're just waiting to hear back from the potential buyers.
Oh, nice. That's awesome, man. What's the offer on that one?
I don't know for sure.
Okay. All right, cool. What was the offer on that one?
They offered 245, but when all said and done, they want me to pay all the closing, both realtor fees and all that. But I still wouldn't make what I needed. I still have to come to the table with money to close.
Yeah.
So,
Well, brother, if that's a real offer, that's a pretty good offer.
yeah, I told them yesterday that they need to come up because that what they offered is like $25,000 less. Then they want me to pay almost $25,000 in closing costs and realtor fees. So that's like losing 50K, you know, then I still have to bring money to the table on top of that, you know. So
Yeah.
something's got to give something's got to give somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, like if they want me to accept their offers, they at least pay half the closing costs and half the realtor fees. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
I mean, that's almost
I'm
like
just waiting to hear.
that's almost equivalent to my offer after all
Yeah.
said and done.
Yeah, it's close. It's about 10,000 difference, but still,
Yeah.
money is money. So
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just waiting to hear back from him to see what they recountered at me with. So
Okay.
go from there, I guess.
All right, cool, Mike. Well, let me know once you have that. I'll call Andrew sometime today.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Okay, bye.
All right. Yeah, later.
Andrew.
Hey, Caesar, I'm sorry.
J-Dub, good morning, buddy. Say good morning to YouTube. You're live.
What's up, YouTube?
Edward just smiled. Edward's live with me right now. What do you call it? So your guy is gone now, right? He's no longer in Anahuac?
He's commuting. So he just got transferred, and basically, they're kind of back and forth between their home, and then they've got a house that they're renting for the summer. So just trying to keep everything going and keep the kids' lives as normal as possible. So he won't be back down there until the 22nd.
Till the 22nd. All right. I wonder if we have any TU members near Anahuac.
Jamie's about an hour away. I did reach out to Jamie LeBlanc.
Oh, Jamie. Okay. He's an hour away from there?
Yeah.
I thought he was in New Orleans. No?
No.
Why did I think he was there?
You probably thought he was in Louisiana, maybe, because he does a bunch of stuff. I mean, that's not far from Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that's why you thought that. I'm not sure, but yeah, he's about an hour away. I did reach out to him. I was hoping he was closer, and I was trying to see if he got that way. If you want to call him and see, he didn't act like he was like he wouldn't go. So I think he might, but I didn't press him on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's no one near.
No, you're in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's just a little rice farming community, is what it is.
Yep.
And that's what's there. So
Okay. Cool.
The lady in Canyon, I forgot I had a 9 o'clock appointment with her this morning. I just called her from my cell and she did not answer.
Oh, no. Okay.
So I completely forgot. Reminded me I didn't put it on my calendar. I don't know that I ever saw that text. If I did, I don't, there's no excuses. I just didn't do it.
No worries.
So need to reschedule that. But yeah, that deal was.
No, J-Dub. The 9 a.m. J-Dub was for the Anahuac. That was like before.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because look at the text message. It was. No worries. The screenshot was a screenshot between me and Scott, which is the seller.
Okay. Well, I thought on the three-way thread between you and I and Taylor that it said Monday at 9 as well.
No worries. No worries. All right, I gotta figure this out because this guy wanted to close this before the 18th. Let me figure it out. Okay, I'll call you back then. Okay. I figure out what I need to do with Scott's deal. Oh, that's what I can do.
Record your name and reason for calling. I'll see if this person.
Hi, hello, is this Jesse?
Here.
Hey, Jesse, this is Edward. Just following up on your inquiry about selling your place there on Highlandwood Drive. Is that something you're still considering?
Yeah, I'm waiting to get back from my engineer report to see all the damages that's on it because I don't know if you knew I had a fire. I'm waiting to see what that is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm making a decision if I'm going to sell it or not. I still don't know.
Oh, okay. Depending on like how bad the damage is. You said depending on how bad the damage is if you'll decide whether to sell or not.
Right. I mean, I know how much the damage is on the fire, but there's some structural damage. I need to know how much it's going to be to repair that, and if it's significant, then I won't probably sell it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you know when you might find out or when the report will get to you or?
Yeah, probably about Thursday.
This Thursday. Okay. Okay. Well, I could just circle back around then Thursday and we kind of go from there and see if there's something we could help there.
Okay, let me know. Okay, I'll reach out to me on about Thursday. Okay?
Thursday. Okay. Sounds good, Jesse. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks.
Bye. Thursday. Waiting to engineers to assess damage. Also. Notes, task. Follow up with him around noon. Okay, let's go on to the next. Let's follow.
Five, 3, 6, 9, 8, 8 is not available. 5536988 is not available.
Address.
And tap. For contact.
I'm calling through my personal 270-8586.
If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Hi, this is Edward.
Thanks, Edward. Please stay on the line.
I already spoke to this guy. Why did this go back in here? He's dead. He's not looking to sell. Susan. Okay. All these getting in here. All right, let's see. Let's go to 10 fours.
Your name and reason for calling. I'll see if this person is available. Transaction.
For a hundred grand each. Then, but that was 5 years ago, right? You said.
Yeah, it was 4 to 5 years ago. And it just steadily goes up because it's I-10, you know, Interstate 10, right?
Uh-huh.
Frontage road, and it has 210 running feet on the feeder road access, freeway access.
Mm-hmm.
So it's prime commercial property.
Okay. And this is under your name, right?
Yeah, it's totally owned by me.
Okay, cool.
I have the deeds. There's nobody who's paid off. I completely own it, et cetera, et cetera.
Sweet. Okay. I will do this right now. Let me get back to you, but don't hold me. Don't let me hold you on it, right? Those guys are ready.
No, because part of what we talked about was, just so you have all the information, there's 500 acres available behind it
Okay.
that the county had bought and was going to develop to do something. They scratched their plans. It is a prime spot for an RV mobile home park. So I told them, I was like, look, buy these. And then if you want to buy the 500 behind, I can put you in contact with you. You don't have to get all 500. You can get however many acres you want. And I'll do a cost plus and develop the park for you. So they were hot on that because apparently RV parks are everything nowadays.
Yeah, you got opportunities there. Okay.
And I've got a whole plan together for it. So it involves buying, well, I'll just explain it to you. So I know the people around here that sell mobile homes. And whenever somebody buys a new one and trades in their old one,
Mm-hmm.
We would approach them, whatever they paid for the old one on their trade-in. We purchase it for that price, rehab it, and then finance it to the buyer. We're requiring them to keep it on property until it's paid for.
Mm-hmm.
And go into home finance business as well. But my finances fell apart. I wasn't able to do it.
I see. Okay. All right.
Long-term tenants, you own the asset. These things you can. It ain't like a house. These things are so easy to repair and fix up. It's a mobile home. They're very easy.
Yeah. All right, cool, man. Let me work on this real quick, and then should probably get back to you before end of day for this one.
I'll send you Bailey's contact, and I'll send hers, and I'll tell her what's going on.
Yes, and then also, so you were gonna tell me about your sister. What's the deal?
Okay, yeah, I talked to her. So with the liens and everything, she's real rigid. Don't cuss when you're talking to her. You can't, but she's very religious, very by the book. She's just worried about getting into some kind of trouble. And I'm like, me and you have no liability whatsoever. There's just
like what trouble? What way?
Well, she knows about the liens and stuff, and she doesn't want to get in trouble in that regard. If there was something, she doesn't want to have anything that can come back
on the liens. Okay.
On anything, really.
Okay.
So you'll just have to talk to her and, explain it. But I guess we wait for the walkthrough, make sure the money's right and everything, and then I'll send you her contact info.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm gonna need her to sign the paperwork too, because we already opened title, so it's only a matter of time before they ask for that. Because remember
today?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to give her a call today just so that we can get the ball rolling on that one.
Okay. Yep. You know how me and you talk fast and everything? It's like, yo, hey, bro, how's it going? Kind of switch to your Southern Baptist sales approach.
I got you.
You feel me on that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you know what to do. I'll send you. She said it was cool to send you the info, so I'll send it right now.
All right, cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
So you're going to get Bonnie Owen. That's my sister.
Okay.
And Bailey Dreyer or Malik. I forget what shows up in my. And then if you want emails or anything else, just reach out to me and I'll send that info.
Yep. Let's do it.
But you can get Bonnie, my sister's email from her.
Yes. Yep. I'll take care of that.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
Cool. Thanks. Let me see who's got Real Chapo. I have a question. I have a seller who wants inspection done before the contract is signed. How should I handle that? So that one is very. How can I answer that question? So if you have a buyer that you absolutely trust in that neighborhood, then I don't mind doing that from time to time. I don't do it all the time, but you got to be flexible when it comes to these deals. But if you don't have anyone in that neighborhood, then I mean, your process, right? Your money, your process. It's like, no, I don't want that inspection done before the contract is signed. The reason why you guys are hearing me deal with Scott on this one is because I have a contract with one of his properties and we're selling multiple properties. I actually got that one signed, the one that we were talking about as well, and we haven't done any inspection yet. So 99% of the time, you definitely want that that agreement signed before the inspection, because you're going to spend time, you're going to spin your wheels, and what if that person ends up signing another contract? So Edward, you were on the call earlier. I muted myself. How'd it go?
Yeah, it was good. So that one I need to follow up with him. So it was like a fire damage property that happened there, and then he has like some structural issues on it. So he's waiting to hear back from the engineer to see how much work it needs, and if it needs like significant work, he's probably just gonna sell it. If not, he may do the work himself. So depending on how much work it would need from that structural issues, I guess once he gets the assessment from the engineer, which he would have by Thursday. So I'm just gonna follow up with him on Thursday, since that's gonna be like the deciding factor.
It is voice messaging system. 9. This is Leela. This is Leela. Please leave a message.
Alright, I'm submitting this thing.
Yep. We are not available now. Please leave your name and phone.
Submitting the deal to Claude. Let's go, baby.
Nice.
For contact.
Subscriber you have dialed is not in service. If you feel you've received this message in error,
Chambers County.
Hey Caesar, so how would I fix like when I put like a lead in dead and it keeps putting it back on like under the attempts?
Did you change the opportunity level?
I changed the stage.
Yeah, the stage to dead,
Yeah, and
right?
then you'll
But
move it, and then after like a day or so, I'll notice it back into my attempts.
what's can you drop the name on the private chat?
Just yeah.
Just give me one so I can see what's going on.
No.
I have a feeling it's just a tag issue.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I don't know if I had to remove a tag or something, but
I have a thing. I have a feeling that's what it is.
I just changed it right now. But
See actions. Okay, so it's dead.
okay, and there's this one right here too. I just went to the next one. Yeah, because I think I put this one as a long-term follow-up.
Yeah. So do you see how? So for this one, do you see how there's two opportunities?
No.
So you go to actions for Deborah. Click on actions, and then you'll see there's two opportunities.
Actions.
Do you see it?
No, you said actions?
Yeah. So when you're on the contacts, so we'll go to contacts and then type
Mm,
in Deborah,
yeah.
blah blah blah. So when you're in the contact level, like right under the tag, there's all fields, D&D, and actions, right?
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I see
Yep.
it.
See how there's dead, and then the second one. So it's either there's multiple opportunities or it's a tag thing.
Oh, okay.
So that other opportunity, either delete it or just move it to dead. This is the same thing.
Okay. All right, sounds good then.
Yeah. It's just either one of those. It's either one of those. Either it has multiple opportunities or.
Okay.
Oh, dude, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, let's move this one back to long term. Johnny. That's what I already talked to. Supposed to reach him out later. Jesus. delete that. I'll put this in progress. I already spoke to this guy. Not selling.
Message for
Jeff.
Please leave your message for
Okay. You know, I'm gonna call her through my personal number. 361.
if you record your name and reason for calling. I'll see if this person is available.
Hello, this is Edward. I was calling to connect with Laura.
Thanks. Please stay on the line. I'm sorry, this person is not available. If you would like to leave an additional message, please reply after the tone.
Caleb. Oh, congrats, Caleb. So you sent out a contract. Nice. So, where's this deal at? Okay, I'm gonna call this seller under contract, but they're trying to go up on price now. Let's see how this goes. Pensacola, nice.
This is Philip Murray. Leave me a message. I'll call you back. You want your grass mowed?
Mm. We'll see how that one goes. Let's see what's her other.
Two, 6, 9, 2. Please leave your message for. Sorry, mailbox is full. To set. You've made too many calls in a short amount of time. Please try again.
Mm. What else I got here? I think get some more leads. Hey, Selena, this is Edward. I was calling to follow up on your inquiry about selling your place there off of 120th Avenue. If you are still interested, please give me a call. Thanks. Let's try these out here. 4, 6.
Bro, I almost pissed in my pants, man.
Oh, geez.
Dude, nothing's worse than waiting. And then, dude, the funny thing is, like, dude, that person was taking so long. You're thinking, like, dude, this guy's got to be a slob if she's taking that long, you know? There's nothing worse than just a beautiful petite woman walking out, opening that door, coming out of that bathroom. I was like, oh my gosh. Definitely no eye contact. She just rushed out of there. Oh my god, I felt so bad. Oh my god. Caleb, look at Caleb. Just sent out a contract. Nice.
Yeah, in Pensacola.
Sweet. Pensacola, that's sick.
Yeah.
Dude, and I'm not clowning either. I'm just saying, like, I really thought it was gonna be like a big old slob coming out of that house. Like, dude, this guy's taking so long. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, dude, it's so early in the morning. And then this little petite girl comes out. I was like, oh my god.
Rita said, do you call follow-ups? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, we do for sure. It's next to each other.
Linda.
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. Call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
Alright, I just submitted the land deals. Our good old buddy Claude.
Yeah.
Let's see what his AI says.
Hey, his AI is pretty cool, man. I like that.
Yep.
Why he has there? It's nice. I like it.
Yep.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Come on. Nobody's picking up this morning. Any update on the with for the Detroit one?
Great call. Let's find out.
Nice.
Oh, Caleb, I don't know if you're still on. Since you got that price drop, I will submit that. I'll go ahead and submit to
Mr.
this,
Caesar.
Mr. Todd, say hello to YouTube and Edward Luna.
What's happening? What's going on?
Well, we were just calling, and Edward's like, "Oh yeah, how's that Detroit deal going?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, let's call Todd."
Awesome. I got it out to a few people. Probably going to want to walk it tomorrow or the next day. I'm just waiting to confirm it. I kind of want to look at it myself also, you know, so I was going to meet him out there.
Cool. Well,
Can you hear me?
yeah. Let us know when, so Edward can
Yep.
schedule it with the seller.
Yep.
Yep. I will know, hopefully, probably within the next hour or so.
Okay, within the next hour.
You know,
Cool.
yeah, what day, what time, things like that.
Cool. All right. Let us know. Cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate
All right.
it. Okay.
Edward, you on the line?
He's on. He's
Yeah,
on
I can still hear
YouTube.
you.
Oh, I got you.
He's on my ear, so you won't be able to hear him. But yeah, he heard everything. Cool. Later, man.
Cool, brother. I'll let you guys know.
Yep.
All right. I'll
Bye.
just send it through our message.
Cool. Bye.
Bye.
Dude, this is how my brain is misfiring today. Right when I was about to hang up on him, I had because I was like on my laptop. I literally had my cursor on end stream, and I was gonna click that instead of clicking on him. That would have been bad. Holy shit balls, dude. It's misfiring today. Misfiring.
Yeah, once we get this one through, he had 3 more. But he wanted to get this one done, so I'm gonna definitely pick those other 3 after, so we can get those moving.
Yeah. Judy. Can we talk, Judy?
Hey, did that one seller, the Laura, did she view the agreement? I've called her yesterday and I called her this morning too, but she hasn't answered. So
no, I haven't seen any.
No. Oh, what's up with her? Hope she's okay. She told me she had like a crazy ex-husband. So like she's not answering. I'm like, I hope she's okay.
Well, if she doesn't answer anytime soon, just that's probably what I would say. Just like not say that, but just say, hey, just based on situation here, and I hope you're okay. I don't, if I don't hear back from you, I may have to send a wellness check.
Okay. Yeah.
And text that to her.
Okay. Yeah, because
she doesn't want cops to go there. You know what I mean? Like people that are ghosting you, like you pull that line, they're like, they'll call you right away.
Yeah. Because I've tried calling her through the dialer and my personal. It's just answered.
All right, let me call this. I'm gonna call this realtor and see what the fuck is going on. There's the one with the
bridge loan.
Bridge loan, yeah. Dude, at least my numbers were dead on the money.
Yeah.
I sent a Claude right away. Claude's like, yeah, did I need that at 190, 200 apps?
This is Andrew.
Hey, Andrew, good morning. This is Caesar. I spoke with Mike about the property on 2104 Geneva.
Yes.
How you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing all right, man. Did you have a nice weekend, Mother's Day weekend?
I did. How about yourself?
Yeah, it was beautiful, man. Got to spend it with my mom. It's always a plus, you know.
Yeah. How can I help you?
Yeah, so I spoke with Mike over the weekend because he filled out a form on one of my ads. I am an investor, and so I noticed it was on the listing. So I was like, "Hey, man, like I know you have a realtor on there, so I definitely want to make sure that I wanted to include you in the loop, you know." Yeah. So looks like I'm looking at the pictures and everything looks pretty darn nice, man. Like, if you don't mind me asking, what type of feedback have you guys gotten? Why hasn't this thing sold yet?
Yeah. On the interior, it does need TLC.
Okay.
It needs a good bit of facelift, new paint, patches, some fixing up some stuff. You know, it was a larger family. They had some big dogs. So it was very lifting. Landscaping on the outside, they finished before they moved us. That all looks good, but yeah, that's the main reason. It
Yeah.
hasn't moved yet.
I mean, from an investor point of view,
Getting a buyer that's willing to do stuff.
I mean, how much? Because I'm just looking at the picture, so I do see that in the kitchen, the living room. But as far as the bones and everything, I mean, overall, it does look pretty good. It seems like it's light cosmetic rehab. Is that safe or?
Yes.
Okay.
We're estimating the cost of that be between 10 and 15.
Okay, so I was dead on the money on that one. That's what I was thinking too. So 10 to 15K. And then let me ask you this, because at the end of the day, man, I mean, if I were to buy this, I want to turn around and put it back up on the market, right? Just take care of that 10 to 15K that you're talking about. Let's say I do buy this and I end up hiring you and relisting it on the market. Like, in your honest opinion, how much can I resell this for? And when I ask that, I always want to resell any of my properties within 60 days or less.
Yeah, if that work gets done and it's standing tall, it's in probably the nicest neighborhood in Castroville. But that house, you know, it's a bit smaller, so there's higher ticket houses in there, so they pull it all up. If we were standing tall, we'd at least be in the 300s, in my opinion.
Like low 300s or?
Yeah, I'd have to go back and see exactly how high that can go based off the comps, but I'm positive about getting over that threshold.
Okay. Yeah, because I was looking at some of the properties in that area. I mean, the 300s, which is like right, his next door neighbor was like 309. I think that one had a swimming pool though. And that just sold earlier this year on February. And that one is pretty much the same, like almost the same square footage, same lot, the same year built.
So then put ours like upper twos.
Yeah, so yeah, because like how much is a swimming pool out in Castroville?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Like as far as value wise, you know?
Yeah, I'm not sure. But
thinking maybe
it's somewhere in that range.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe 290s. What? He did explain to me on what was going on. As far as he needs to close this quick, right?
He does, but he has a very specific payoff. So he did a program with us where basically we front most, if not all, of his equity so that you can go put a non-contingent offer on another property. You already did that, moved into that one.
Yeah, it's a bridge loan that you guys got him, right?
Basically, yeah. So his payoff is, there's no remainder plus what he owes on that. And yeah, time is of the essence with it.
Okay.
With that program. Because the longer it sits, they start
throwing fees on it.
Okay, so it's not a balloon payment because I thought it
No.
was a balloon in July, so it's not.
For him, you know what? That might be what the next threshold coming up. They what they do is they buy the property from him, and then we continue to list it and try and sell it on the back end. It buys us a few more months, and he still keeps the upside. So it's a little bit different than a normal bridge.
Can you explain that to me again? I'm sorry, man. You lost me there for a second, Andrew.
I believe what's going to happen in July is if the original listing is on the market for a certain time frame, then the entity actually buys the house and then they relist it to get some more available months, get a fresh listing. And we still keep everything the same. And then when it sells, he does still get the upside if there is any. But that's probably what he was referring to coming up in July, because I think we're getting close to that mark.
Got it. Okay.
So
Well,
yeah, long story short, he's got a very specific payoff. If you have an offer, if you want to even just text me the details and stuff, I can run a net sheet, see if it worked, and get back to you.
mm-hmm.
And then yes, time is of the essence.
Okay. And then, so you are part of Orchard, obviously, and so you're saying by July the entity buys the house and then still puts it on the market. I guess my question is, if you don't mind, man, because this is something that's new for me on that type of loan. I mean, geez, and I told him, I was upfront with him. I was like, hey, man, like, if I were to buy this property off of you, you're most likely going to have to come to the table with some money on the table. Because if I can only resell it for $290 and I still got to put in $10,000 to $15,000 on there, there's no way I can buy it at that price point that you guys have it listed right now. Because there's just no meat on the bone. I mean, any offer I would make will definitely not have a 2 in front of it. Now I know he doesn't want it to go all the way till July. I mean, at the end of the day, all you guys care about is that your guys' loan gets paid, right?
That's correct. But if it doesn't have a 2 in front of it, that will absolutely not work. It doesn't have the funds to bring that much to closing.
He does not have the funds, you're saying?
No, not that much. No.
Okay. And we know that for a fact?
If we add everything, the magic number we have to be above without him bringing any money to the table is 228.
228 is the magic number?
Yeah. So if we can get above that, we have something that works. So when you were saying a 1, I don't think, I can ask him, but 1, I don't think he has that, wants to do that, chill out that much.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, I think you would rather see what we're able to get with continuing this listing. They're going to have them do potentially a couple price drops coming up here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to text me over the turn, and would it be a normal or creative?
I mean, can we do anything creative with the current loan that it has? I mean, I was looking at just straight up cash, right? I mean, that's the only option we got here.
Yeah, cash would work. The only reason I bring that up is, he can't do, because of the product, he can't do, like sub 2.
He can't do any of that stuff. Yeah. So that's why I was thinking, like, I mean, the reason why, and just for full transparency, Andrew, the reason why is because I'm looking at it, right? Like, if I were to buy this property and just do like a wholesale, not a wholesale, but a wholesale, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if I don't do anything on this property, there's no way I can sell it at $269. I mean, no one's buying it at $269, right? Like right now, as it stands, current market value is around that price point that he needs. I just don't see this house selling at this high of a price point with all the interior that needs to be done.
Yeah.
I mean, am I look? I mean, maybe I'm missing something in the market. And please, if I am, let me know, because I'm more than happy to pay. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything here. And if I'm looking at it incorrectly, please educate me. I'm more than happy to listen.
No, that's probably on par.
Probably on par, right? Like, I mean, 269. Even if you guys drop that at 245, I just don't see that. Okay, so let me run some numbers, man, and at the end of the day, I mean, if he's willing to come to the table with some money and if he's got the funds to do it, I mean, I'm here to. We can close very quick on this. But like I told him, any offer that I would make would probably be anywhere between 180, maybe 195 at the most. But that's where my offer would come in, just based on what I'm seeing as far as the market goes. And like I said, at the end of the day, if I were to buy this, I would just buy it, do the baseboards that I'm seeing here, paint it, and then just put it back up on the market. Probably for about 290, just because your guys' next door neighbor just sold theirs, and it took 225 days to sell it with a swimming pool at 309.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, that sounds good. I can text my email if you want.
Yeah, could you? That'd be great, man. Text to me, and then we can close quick on this one too.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll take my email right now and get back to you when you send it over.
All right, brother.
All right, talk soon.
Bye.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. And doing something like that. Sounds like they front the equity.
Yep.
So if they
Yeah,
front,
I've never heard of that. But, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna ask, like, since they front the equity, I guess for him to buy the next property, and it sounds like they would buy it and just put it back on the market and sell it. I mean, I guess it still doesn't really change anything to the seller, right?
It doesn't change anything to the seller.
So
I just don't understand it. Like, there's no way he's gonna have any positive upside on this. There's absolutely no way.
Right, because wouldn't the risk then be just on the people at the front of the equity if they don't sell it for more? And he's pretty much like, I mean, I don't know if there's any risk for him or if he has to pay out of pocket at some point if they don't sell at a certain point or something, or a certain price.
I have no clue. I'm gonna have to call Jeremy Demers, and ask him how that works.
Yeah. Yeah, because if that was the case, if I was a seller, I wouldn't even give a shit.
Yeah.
I got it. They buy it and sell it. Okay, I don't care. It's on mother house.
Yeah. But my only thing is, then does that show up negative? Is there a negative impact on its credit?
Oh yeah.
And that's what I didn't ask Andrew. And if they sell it for less, then he would still have to come out of pocket, because he would still have to pay the difference,
right,
of his loan.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking too, because it sounded like, I mean, they buy it and then they resell it for whatever. I don't know if it had any risk for the seller at that point, because he didn't mention anything. Or, well, I guess we didn't ask, but like, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if we buy this like at 190, then that means he would have to come out of pocket 38,000.
Right.
So I don't. All right, let me call Bonnie.
All right. I'm gonna step here for a break. Get back on. If you're still on here, I've been on here since 8:30, so I'm gonna take a little break. Get back on. How much longer are you gonna be on, Caesar? On here?
I'm gonna be on until it gets really busy here. Right now, there's no one in this. I don't know.
Mhm.
I'll show you guys. There's really no one on the second floor right now. So I have you
Okay.
guys on speakerphone. So it's just when people start showing up. I mean, there's a lot of people downstairs, but when they start trickling in upstairs,
Mm-hmm.
then that's when I shut it off. Just because I don't want, I don't want sellers' personal stuff being
Yeah.
out and about. So yeah,
All right. Well, yeah. If you're still on here, I'll be on.
cool. Letterman.
All right.
Oh, Isaiah, you did. So what happened? Talk to me.
Your call has been forwarded to an audit.
Sam, I'm actually in a coffee shop. This coffee shop has 2 floors, so it's kind of like a loft. So I'm on the second floor right now.
Forwarded to an automated.
Caesar here, just tried to call us. All right, let's see. How many leads do I buy a day? Dooms games. I'm going for 7 for now. Um, I have quite a bit of follow-ups in my pipeline, so there are days when I don't buy them, but for the most part, about 7 a day. I'm just waiting for this lady to respond back to me before I pick up the phone again. I really do want to talk to her. Let's see, just
on number 60.
Hello, Sharon.
Yeah.
Hey, Sharon. Good afternoon. This is Caesar. You had responded to my text message about your property on Miller Heights Road. Looks like you're looking to get $80,000 for this, as is.
I'm actually selling it for like 45,000.
45. I apologize. It was a different Sharon that that I had just talked to. I apologize. So 45K is what you're looking for, as is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I am pulling this up right now. While I do that, can you tell me a little bit what you got going on over there?
I've already gutted it. There's only a couple spots that hasn't been gutted. It's 2 bedrooms, living room, kitchen, bathroom. I mean, it's not a big house. It's a small house, but it's on a corner lot. It's in a cul-de-sac. There's like 13 houses down this cul-de-sac.
Oh, nice.
It's a great location. It's spring water fed. It's a spring for the whole community, and it's $150 a year for that. For the septic, yeah, I have my own septic there. The foundation has to be replaced. And like the plumbing and electric and stuff like that has to be done. Because I totally tore everything out. Some stuff was stolen because it sat empty for a while. So.
Oh no! Was this like an investment property for you, or was this your old house?
It was my home house, yeah. But I had left my husband at the time. We were having issues, and I was staying somewhere else. He had a girlfriend in there. They destroyed the place. So, and then
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Passed away in 2000. He passed away in 2016. So I ended up with the house. Clean up the mess, I should say, really. But
okay.
It's got a wraparound deck on it. The windows have to be replaced because it's been sitting empty for so long. Since 2013, it's been empty.
2000, yeah. I mean, like you said, it's pretty much it's a full gut at this point. Just, you think we might even have to tear it down? You think, or?
It's going to cost you a lot because it's an older house. There was a house next to that one that they tore down. The town tore it down, actually. And I think it cost them like $80,000 to tear it down.
How much?
Like $80,000.
Oh wow!
All the houses in that area, they were built in like 1950 for when the highway came through Route 17. It's called Future 86. So they built these houses for people to live in while they were working, and that's why they're all there. So.
Got it. Okay.
One other guy had called about it, and he offered 30, and I said, no, I'm not taking less. I know what the value is, and, like I said, it's a corner lot. There's not anybody right next to you, but you just have to see it yourself. I mean, I don't understand why you want to buy something from California, but.
Well, because I live in California, that's why. No, but
yeah, well, it's on the other side we're on the East Coast, so I mean that's a long ways away.
Yeah, well, I mean I do buy quite a bit out in Syracuse, Rochester, Ithaca as well. I do buy quite a bit in New York.
Yeah, those are all like 4 hours from me where I'm at.
No, I understand, but I mean, like you said, why am I buying in East Coast? I just want to let you know that I do buy all over the East Coast as well. And not just in New York. I mean, Florida, Ohio. At the end of the day, I mean, if I can help someone out and I can make a little bit of change in the back end, those are the deals that I'd love to do. And I understand not every call is a deal, so I'm not here to pressure anyone or talk them into selling. Like it's got to make sense to you as much as it's got to make sense to me, right?
Well, yeah, and then like somebody else had called from California also asking about it. I had said 40,000, but then I had spoke to a real estate guy, and he told me I should do 45. So that's what I'm sticking with, 45. A real estate guy will know. So
Yeah,
I
well,
mean,
I don't know.
if you fix it up,
Go ahead.
if you fix it up, you could turn around and sell it for over 200,000. Because there was another house that was just done recently, well, like a couple of years ago, and that sold for over 200,000. So.
Okay, so about
If you
200,000.
even put 100,000 into it, you're still going to double your money. I mean, that's the way I look at it.
So
And the
200,000.
taxes are set there.
Okay, so just bear with me for a second. I'm just looking, and this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 966 square feet, right?
It's 36 Miller Heights Road.
No, I understand. I was asking the square footage. It looks like online it says 966 square feet.
Oh, yeah, yes.
So I was just asking. And then, and you said like estimated rehab costs on this one. Have you like gotten any quotes or anything like that at all by any chance?
No, the only thing is, like I said, the guy offered 30,000. I'm not taking that. I'm not going to take less. I know what, property's going for. It's in Sullivan County, which they're higher taxes, but where I'm at, I mean, they're not too bad for a small house, but it should be less than what it is.
Yeah.
You can't fight the government.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some counties have gone sued for those tax things too. So, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Let me ask you if you don't mind, because I'm almost.
I can get a
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was going to say.
Oh, no worries.
I know. It's like I can get a discount on taxes, at my age, but I can't live in it. So what's the sense to keep paying property tax on it if I can't live in it? So
yeah,
that's the reason I'm selling, so I can buy something else.
Oh,
I don't have the money to put into it. So
yeah. What are you buying? You buying another property or car or what?
I would. Yes, I would. Yes. I'm living with my daughter right now, but I want my own place.
Oh, nice. Where at?
So that's my plan, to try to get rid of that and then just find something else.
Wonderful. Well, hopefully I can help you out. And Sharon, one thing I always tell folks is my goal is to absolutely put as much as I absolutely can in your folks' pocket. That being said, it is a business, so I just have to be fair to my business at the same time. And there are moments, there are calls when, hey, those two numbers meet, and there are times when they don't, right? And if they do, great. If not, no harm, no foul. So let's look at this for a second. I mean, so you're saying 45 is what you're looking to get out of this, and then you're saying I can probably sell it for about 200,000, right? For a 2-bedroom.
You'll probably get a little more. You'll probably get a little more over that if you do the complete work in it, because you got to replace everything. You got to put a kitchen in, bathrooms got to be replaced, like the toilet and the sink, or however you want to, make it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the upstairs, the floors in the 2 bedrooms upstairs is all original wood, so they're in good shape.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to sand them down and redo them, but they have the I believe it's oak or cherry flooring up there. So I mean, but that's just something you have to, I guess, think about whatever you want to do. I mean, it is, like I said, as is. So
Okay. And you're saying that I probably need sinking about $100,000 into this, right?
what's that again?
I would have to sink in about $100,000 into this property so that I can resell it for about 200.
Well, I mean, if you fix the foundation, I have a local guy to give me an offer of $29,000 to redo the whole thing, the whole foundation. That's digging around the whole house, jacking the house up, pouring the foundation instead of using block. Because up there it's better to use poured foundation, and then cleaning up the yard around the house again. And $29,000, I don't think it's that bad of a price, but I just don't have that.
Yeah.
Because if I could have got the foundation done, I would have got the rest of the stuff done and lived in the house. But
Got it.
I hate to get rid of it, but I don't have a choice right now.
Yeah. Well, let me see. So let me see if I can make that 45 work for you. So here's how I'm looking at it, Ms. Sharon, if you don't mind. I always like to just explain myself, so that way you understand where I'm coming from. And like I said, if it makes sense, great. If not, no harm, no foul. My only concern is if I pay for this at 45, and then I put in that $100,000 of rehab, like you mentioned. Okay. On top of that, I do have business expense, which I'm not going to bore you with all of this, but like it's closing costs, holding costs, the whole shebang. Obviously, paying realtor fees when I sell it. My 45,000, if I buy this at 45, actually jumps up all the way to 200. Just for me to be able to resell it, maybe 220. So I mean, I'm not that far off on that 45, but let me ask you, I mean, if I can close on this quick in the next 30 days or less, it is New York, and those title attorneys, they move pretty slow. So I can close as soon as title attorneys, uh, as soon as title clears. If I buy this as is and I pay all the closing costs, no realtor fees, I mean, what's the best that you can do here?
I would come down to 40 if that's the case. If you do all the closing and that stuff or whatever it is. I mean, I would come down to 40. That's it. I'm not going to go lower. I need to get something where I can get another place, and that's the whole reason I'm doing this. So
Yeah. And is that other place that you're eyeing? Is that about $40,000? Is that what you're saying? Hello, Sharon. Did I lose you? I lost you there for a second. I lost you there.
I'm here.
I can hear you now. Yeah, but
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you now. I just lost you there for a second.
Oh, okay. All right. I had, like I said, the whole way this whole started was I had my own apartment I was living in, and I fell and broke my back. And ever since then, I've had to stay with my daughter because I moved stuff out of the apartment. And so my only option is, because I can't live in my own house, is to sell it. So, and then that way I can buy something else, use that money as a down payment on something else.
Okay.
I'm 68. I'm going to be 69 this year, and I just can't keep doing this because I'm still working, even though my back's not right yet, but I got to do it. So
I got you. Well, I'll definitely want to try to help you out as much as I absolutely can. And by the way, belated Happy Mother's Day. I spent Mother's Day with my 76-year-old mom over the weekend, so I'm glad you're with your daughter. It's always a plus when you have someone,
yeah, I have 2 other daughters plus my son. My son lives out on the West Coast in Washington.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. He's big into the bass fishing, and he's been to California a few times.
Nice. Okay.
So he retired from the military, and he was stationed in California for a short time, and I think maybe 6 years or something like that before they bought their own.
Okay. And Sharon, so if you don't mind, I'd like to explain to you how my process works and see if we can make something happen here. So let's assume for a second I can make that 40 work. If I can do that, the first thing we do is, obviously we do get an agreement just saying, hey, we're looking to purchase that property for 40K. We'll do like a 30-day close on it or sooner. I'll put that on the agreement. So in that way, if the title attorney are able to close quicker, we'll just close as soon as title clears. Now in those 30 days, I will definitely send my guys out there. So I'm talking about contractors, also my local partners in the area. Like you mentioned, I am all the way in the West Coast. So whenever I buy properties outside of my market, I always partner with a local investor. And the only reason why I do that is I always have a set of eyes on my projects at all times. Does that make sense? Quick question for you. I don't know how close or how far away you live there, but what's access going to be like as far as checking out the place?
Well, you're close. I don't know if you ever heard. There's a Roscoe Diner.
Uh-huh.
That's just down the road from where you have to turn to go up to where my house is. You can get on the highway on 17. You can get off there. Either side, it's on and off right there, which is very good. It's a small town, but it's always busy. There's a couple bars out of town.
Oh no,
which is famous.
Miss Sharon, what I was asking was like, what's the access going to be like to the house? Like as far as, because like I said, I will, once we do have an agreement, I do have to send my contractors and, you know, just to get the bids on it. And then also my local partners. Are they going to be able to walk into the house? Is the house locked? I know it's been vacant since 2013. But
I have the house locked, yes. I mean, I was there after 2013, and that's when I ripped everything out and did a lot of stuff around, cleaned up. There was a bunch of garbage in the basement. That's all been cleaned out, but right now there's some material there, and I have some boxes in there that I need to move out. There's a fuel tank that's half full. I don't know what to do with that. It's sat there since 2013. I do have a couple things in the house I need to take out. It's not major stuff, but
yeah.
I mean, other than that, I mean, it's just, you know, if somebody wanted to come look at it, I can be there and meet them and let them in.
That's what I was asking. So
because during the week.
So you live pretty close. That's what I was asking.
During the week I work, so.
Okay.
Yeah, during the week I work, and I don't get home till like after 5 o'clock. So.
We don't want to do that. If we do the walkthrough, we want to do it like in the daytime, you know.
Well,
so
I said you only can do it on the weekends that I'm off. So.
Okay, so I'll so on the weekends.
Yeah, the building inspector has condemned it. I forgot to say that because he's been bitching at me about getting the foundation done. And I just don't have the money to do it. I mean, if I knew how to do it myself by hand, I would do it. I would have had it done.
So it has been condemned?
Because of the foundation. Other than that, you can walk through there. I have a petition that was put up in the middle of the room down in the basement. And I've got the columns. There's 3 or 4 columns that's been put up. I have 3 brand new ones upstairs in the house that can be put up. It's just being picky. I mean, other people have had a problem with this building inspector in the town also. But,
so what happens? So
I mean, the house ain't going to fall in.
Is there a certain deadline for, because it's condemned? Are they going to tear that down? Like, what's the situation there? Gosh, we lost connection. I'm done with this fucking call. I didn't know it was condemned.
Oh.
Hey, Sharon, it's Caesar. Lost you there.
We got cut off or something.
Yeah, we did. So you said this is condemned by the city right now?
No, it's a town. It's a building inspector.
Yeah, but so is there like a deadline? Like if usually when it's condemned, are they going to are they going to tear it down? Is there a deadline or what's the situation?
No, I also have a permit to do work for a year, so I have that. What would happen was I'll get fined for not getting it done. That was like a 30-day notice, which just passed that because I don't have the money to do it. Like I said, I don't have the money to fix it up. That's the reason I'm selling it.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows that. He's just being picky because he knows somebody else that lives up there, and they've been questioning about buying it also. And I don't like him, so I'm not going to sell it to him. So that's just the way I am, you know. You don't want to be nasty to me, I can be right back, you know. And
yeah, I got you.
Not normally that type of a person, but I don't take shit either.
I like you. I always tell folks I'm no baker. I don't like to sugarcoat things. I think you and I are gonna get along here.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, Ms. Sharon. Quick question here. If I can make that 40 work for you, do you care where and who it comes from as long as it gets to your bank account?
I don't know because I don't want to turn around and sell it and then all of a sudden I don't get the money. That's my whole issue.
Oh, well, first and
I
foremost,
know.
just to let you know, like I said, we will open title, so I'm not going to wire any money to you. I'm not asking you to do any type of, no title is changing anywhere at all at any given time until my money is wired into the title attorney, into escrow, right? So we are going to use a title company. Like I'm not here to pull a fast one. One, I want to make sure that title's clear. So I got to protect myself as much as you got to protect yourself, you know? Because I also got to see if there's any other liens, back taxes, if it's condemned, and so forth and so forth. So yes.
Well, there's no back taxes. I'm up to date on my taxes. And there's no liens on it. I mean, there's none of that stuff. So
Okay. So the reason why I ask you that question, Sharon, is because, uh, for example, for me, I do have to hire a crew. And so I am probably, like I said, I was hoping you'd say 30, 35, which is pretty much the same as the other guy. That being said, I do have partners out there who's done business with me in the past, and they do have their own crew, so they can afford to pay a little bit more than I can. And so usually if I can't hit the number that you as the seller would like, that's the reason why I asked, like, do you care where it comes from? And so I'm more than happy to send over an agreement saying 40K. It's just, like I said, I got to get multiple bids on this, and I also got to send my local partners out there. I just can't do any of that unless I have an agreement set in place, and that agreement just says that, hey, at least in the 30 days we're going to do our due diligence, and then assuming everything checks out as you say it is, and I'm able to find that partner that I can pay that 40, then we should be good to go. Now usually, even though I do a 30-day close, I usually am able to find out within the first 10 to 14 days whether we're good or not.
yeah, I'm not going to go below 40. I mean, I've already dropped it. I don't know how many times, but that's my final line because like I said, I need to get another place. So
absolutely, and my goal is to get you that 40. So I understand if we can't go below that. I'll just let my partners know, hey, 40, take it or leave it. If we can make the numbers come in at 40, then let's move forward. If not, I'm ripping the contract in half, right? So I understand there's no point to renegotiate with you. So I don't mind. I could care less. I mean, it's either we move forward or you can go on with the being condemned and paying taxes, right? It's one or the other.
Well, the only reason it's condemned, like I said, is because of the foundation. Because one side of the house, part of it came off or crumbled. Because back when they made it like a building house, like I said, in 1950, they used cinder blocks.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't use concrete blocks. So they crumbled. Like a lot of houses up there have had to redo their foundation. So
yeah.
But it's a nice little community, I mean, for family.
Okay. And just curious, by the way, would you happen to have any pictures of the property by any chance?
I do somewhere.
Yeah, that would be great because it just helps me get a better understanding. I mean, I understand it's a full gut, but usually when I do reach out to my partners, they at least want to see some type of pictures just so that they know what they're dealing with, right? We want to make sure there's a house there, not just a shack, right? And then
well, the whole downstairs and upstairs, I pulled everything off the wall, even pulled nails out. I mean, I busted my butt in this house, like doing that, So the whole living room and dining room and kitchen and bathroom downstairs is all gutted. Everything off the walls. All the nails pulled out of the petitions or the 2x4s or whatever you want to call it. Upstairs, I've ripped everything off the walls and pulled nails out. There might be just a couple spots, like a little closet upstairs. I didn't do that, which is nothing,
Mm-hmm.
And just like a little bit where you go up the stairs to go upstairs, I didn't want to open it wide open because the basement's open, and I didn't want anybody going in there. So I left that until like the last minute.
Okay.
But I'll try to find my pictures and send them to you.
Yeah, that would be great. And then so what I can do, I'm looking on file here. It looks like he left your email address. Is your email address? Let me read this out loud just so that Is it a with you just so that at least you understand what's going on? I'll just go from top to bottom with you. Um, and then assuming everything's good, then we should be able to get the ball rolling, and I can send my guys out there.
Yeah, if they can do it on a weekend, like I would like meet them there and let them look at it, you know?
Yeah, no problem with that. I will go ahead and so what happens is once everything is executed, then that's when I'll go ahead and start scheduling. And what I'll do is I'll give you like a 24, 48 hour notice. I'll just let them know that we have to do it on the weekends. One thing I will tell you though is I do not control any of their calendars. These are not my employees, right? These are third party contractors and then local investors that I partner with. So there are times when they say they can do it, and then all of a sudden they can't, right? They cancel, or they can't do it, and then 15 minutes later they call me. They're like, "Hey, my meeting got canceled. I can swing by now." One thing I always ask is only if you're open to it, and if you're not, that's okay. If you're open to it, having like a lockbox on there, it just helps out because then at that point, you know, if they can go there on a Wednesday, and we get
I'm only
our feedback.
20 minutes away. I'm only 20 minutes away from the house. Like I said, I live with my daughter right now, but I'm 20 minutes away, so it's no big problem. I'm here all the time so on the weekend.
Okay, that's no problem. I just that's no problem. I'll set it up. I just want you to know that if they do cancel on me last minute, please do not get mad at me because I do not control their calendar. So if you don't mind driving for 20 minutes, if you don't mind driving 20 minutes and gonna have to drive back with nothing, just don't get mad at me, okay? I always like to I just like to set expectations, so in that way we can manage them properly.
So yeah, it's crazy. Like I just want to get rid of it.
Okay,
but
so
I like I said, I'm not going to go below 40. I mean, I just cut off 5,000, which I could have used, you know, for myself. But I mean, if I can get rid of it for 40,000, I will. Other than that, I'll just hold on to it. But like I said, it's a money maker. I mean, you got to put money in it to make money. I mean, that's how I look at it. The other little house that sold for over 200,000 is smaller than mine. I mean, the one other person that is still there.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I thought it quit on me again or something.
No.
But the other house, like I was saying, that they stuff from top to bottom, it sold for I think 229 or something like that. And it's smaller than my house, and they say it's bigger than mine, but I don't believe that at all because it's smaller.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right. Do you have? I just emailed it to you, but I also texted it to you. Let me know once you have it open, and I can quickly go over it with you from top to bottom.
I have no idea how to get into that stuff.
Do you have a smartphone?
My daughter usually. No, my daughter. She works at a bank, so she's not here. She's working. Usually, she helps me with stuff like this.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I don't know.
Do you want me to? When will your daughter be around you, so in that way I can quickly go over it with both you and your daughter from top to bottom?
Well, when she gets done work, she's going to. There's a class for people to learn how to work with cameras. So she's into photography. So.
Oh, wonderful! My niece is a photographer.
Yeah, well, that's what she does. She's learning how to use her camera for that because she's very artistic, I should say, like when it comes to taking pictures and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But like I said, tonight's not a great night. So tomorrow she'll be home after work and she gets home around 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Something like that.
So I emailed it to you and I texted it to you. So what I'll do is why don't we continue this conversation tomorrow? Like I'll call around 6:30, so that way she can be home, put her feet up, and then we can quickly go over it. Does that sound good?
Okay. Yes. Yep.
Okay, and please, can you add me to your contacts for now, so in that way when I call, it doesn't show a spam or it doesn't show as a random number. It'll just show my name. My name is Caesar again.
Yeah, well, like I said, I work during the week, you know, and our phones don't work inside of the building, and we only get lunch break 12 to 12:30, you know, but.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll be calling you tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. I mean, is that a good? You'll be home with your daughter, right?
Yeah, well, not tomorrow. Is yeah, she'll be home. Yeah, by 6 o'clock. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tonight's the night where she'll be home after she goes. She won't get home till probably like almost 9 o'clock today. So.
Yeah. So I'll call you.
3 hours difference than you.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, I can call you guys. I can call you guys tonight if that's not too late for you. But if it is, I can call you tomorrow at 6:30. That's no problem.
Yeah, tonight's gonna be late because I go to bed by 9 o'clock because I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work.
Oh yeah. I definitely do not want you to be up that late. So let's continue this conversation tomorrow at 6:30.
Okay, I have an hour drive to work in the morning and an hour drive home, so that's why I go to bed early.
All right.
But we will talk tomorrow.
All right, Sharon. You have a good one.
All right, you too, Caesar.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
So that one, guys, the ARV on that one is 230, which she mentioned. That's what I have on here. And so with $40,000, it is 966 square feet. So for a full gut job is only 60,000. So I put an extra 20,000 on there. So let's just say 80. So with $80,000 of repairs at $40,000, profit would be $59,400. That is with me having a $23,000 assignment fee. So, that 23 can shrink down to 5 if it's really in a bad shape. So I feel pretty good as far as that 40 goes. Isaiah, do you dead a lead after 14 days if they don't pick up? No, I put them on a long-term follow-up, and my drip campaign will just shoot them a text once a month. She couldn't open. She couldn't open the email. So, Keith on, what's up, my guy? How you doing? Just trying to make things happen, bro. Sharon Papa. Someone called me while we were talking. Oh, it was Bonnie.
Hello.
Hey, Miss Bonnie. Good afternoon. It's Caesar. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Great. So I believe Scott told you I was going to be calling.
Well, he sent me a text.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, I didn't know if he had talked to you before then. Well, first and foremost, thank you for hopping on the call with me, and also belated Happy Mother's Day. Hopefully you had a great weekend.
Yes, we did. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. By the way, I noticed your area code. Are you out in Michigan?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, I do quite a bit of business out there, so I noticed the area code. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a call because we're looking at purchasing that house in Anahuac, and that was your folks' house, right? Your parents, and then
My dad and my stepmother, yes.
yes, and then did you guys ever go through probate? I just want to make sure that because I've got some information from Scott, but I also want to make sure that you're aware of what's going on. So just wanted to.
We have not gone through probate. I did speak to an attorney in Texas, and he told me what things had to be done. And I know that there were some issues to the house, like the mortgage on the house, and then there had been a court-ordered lien on the house.
Okay, so
And
I'm aware of the mortgage. So I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So that's where I have left it with Scott because I'm up here, he's down there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and what company are you with?
So I'm a private investor. I'm not part of any hedge fund or anything like that at all. I do buy quite a bit out in Texas. I have got a huge network of investors as well. So even when I'm, let's say it's something that I can't do, I'm always usually able to help out folks. I do also, funny enough, I also deal with like messy titles, things like that. So, and that's really how I actually got referred to Scott. And I'm here to just help out as much as I can. And if I can, obviously it is a business. So, I'm not trying to hit a home run, but if I can hit first base and help some folks out, close the loop, that those are usually the type of deals that I love to talk about and do.
Okay.
So the court-ordered lien, can you tell me a little bit more about that? Like, how much is the lien? Like, where is that coming from? What's the situation there?
I actually don't know the amount. I only found out about it after my stepmother died. My brothers and my dad had made some kind of arrangement that they were going to buy a truck to be used by my brother's company. And that the truck ended up going back, being taken for non-payment. My dad was in his 90s at the time. And so it got taken back. And after he passed, the court had ordered that a lien be put on the house so that they would get paid back. So I don't know. I don't think that had ever been done. In my understanding, Scott had told me that he thought that they had written that loan off as a loss, but I don't know that for sure. I told him I would like to, before I make any decisions, I want to make sure that is done. I don't want any judgment coming back on me because I didn't do due diligence to make sure that who is owed the money gets their money.
Yes. So just to let you know, by the way, I did open title on this just so that we can see like what, if there are any court order liens or any back tax, anything at all, will show up on the title search. And so we'll definitely find out on what that amount is. Hopefully it's not as much. Did they mention do you have like any estimate on how much it is? Like, is it in 4 figures, 5 figures?
Oh, no. It was not a semi truck. It was like, I don't know exactly what you call it. I don't remember even if it was a small flatbed truck that was running. I don't know that.
Okay.
And the only information I had was from Scott, and if he told me, because I was pretty involved in taking care of his mom's affairs when she was living, when she was in the nursing home. I was the one who would order things that she needed because it's the only way I could help. And I prearranged her funeral because she wanted to be buried here in Michigan. And so that I paid cash. I'm waiting for that to come back from my brother, from the life insurance that she had. So that's the only thing I know about the truck, and that's
Okay.
I was not, because if it was my dad, I would have talked more frankly. But even though she was my stepmother for over 50 years and I loved her dearly, I did go down to help when she had get radiation to take her. But I was limited as to what I could do. But I didn't want to be seen as a nosy person. Maybe that was the wrong way to go, but I didn't ask her so much her personal, any business matters that she had. And I think everything was just that matter with the truck.
Yes. Okay.
That's the only thing I know. I know that she had the mortgage on the home. She did tell me that.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, Ms. Bonnie, I can tell you, I absolutely love it when I'm talking to wonderful people with beautiful souls, and I do mean that from the bottom of my heart. Just based on what you just said, like how you helped out your stepmom, and that's just very nice of you. So I just wanted to let you know that. And so as far as this house goes, I know there's mortgage there, which obviously I don't think it's getting paid or whatever it is, but at the end of the day, if it doesn't get paid, obviously that's going to get foreclosed on, right?
Right.
And we have the lien on there as well. And so I guess from your point of view, and once again, I just want to get your side of the story. I mean, what is your end game with this house? Is this something that you want to keep? Is this something you want to get rid of? Is it like, what's...
No, I don't want to keep it. My husband and I don't plan on moving. We've been at this home for over 50 years, I guess. All of our kids live in Michigan. We aren't looking to move south. So I know it needs to be sold.
Okay.
So that's it. It needs to be sold. My brother doesn't plan to move there. His kids are in a different school district in a different area.
Mm-hmm.
So there is no need for that house for the family. It's served its purpose well.
Okay, perfect. And then so you definitely want to just get rid of this at this point because there's no point for you folks to keep it. I know Scott has no point in keeping it. You're saying you have no point in keeping
Right.
it.
Yes, there isn't.
Okay. And then obviously you guys don't want to have to take care of, with all the headache of the lien and everything else. I mean, obviously like all the numbers have to like fit in, and this is kind of like where I come in and just try to solve everything. And like I told Scott, because I'm helping with this other house as well, is that my goal is to put as much as I can in everyone's pocket here. That being said, I gotta do that while staying fair to my business. I mean, is there a certain amount that you're looking to get out of this and be able to close the loop at the same time? Just trying to get a better picture so I can be a problem solver for you folks.
Yeah, I don't have a figure in mind. All I could say is that, like anybody, I would like to have as much as the house can be sold for. But yet I know we also have that there has to be a legal way to do it, that those bills that are due get paid first, and whatever is left is left.
Yes. And when was the last time you've seen the property? Do you know?
I was down there a year ago, October.
Okay.
When I had to take my stepmother for radiation for a couple of weeks, I was down there.
Okay. And how was it?
Well, I know that there had to be some repairs to it. And I know that those have not been done because after I was there, she had fallen several times and it wasn't safe for her. So she was moved to a nursing home, and there she died. So she wouldn't have had occasion to be able to do anything. He always did. My dad, even to his 90s, he had built new kitchen cupboard doors. He was very handy, and things that he had done were good, but there were some things that need to be repaired. And I'm sure that those have not been done.
Got it. Okay. All right. And so I just want to take a quick step back and just kind of review what we discussed. I just want to make sure that I heard you correctly. If I miss anything or if I'm misspeaking, please let me know. Like I said, I really just want to be a problem solver for you and Scott on this one. So from what I'm hearing, there's mortgage that's owed. I believe Scott's getting the total payoff amount on that end. Okay. So I think we should get that any day now. It is pretty high up there. Now I believe the mortgage is about 90,000, if I'm not mistaken. Once again, that's
what Scott told me.
Yeah.
So I have to assume that that's right.
Yeah, so it's about 90, and once we get that paperwork, then we'll know the exact amount. But I'm assuming it's 90 plus or minus 1,000 or two. Now we have the court order lien, which we don't know. So title will be able to, once they do the title search, they're going to be able to do that, to pull that off. Now, you both you and Scott mentioned to me that you guys don't really want to do anything with a house because there's no point. You guys just want to get, pay off that mortgage, take care of that court order lien, and then whatever's left, right?
Right.
And so what I mentioned to Scott is with Anahuac just being outside of Houston, I like to buy in Houston, but this one's just a little bit too far off for me on this one. Now, the good news is I do have quite a bit. I am part of a huge community, and I have quite a bit of local investors in Anahuac that like to buy there, where I can be of help for you folks. Okay. And so what ends up happening is I partner with those local investors, and what happens is that, we'll do a quick walkthrough, we'll take a look at the property, right? Make sure everything checks out. That we just want to make sure that it's not a burnt down house and there's not a kitchen flooded, and then we'd be able to get the numbers in. And at this point, like I mentioned to Scott, because it's outside of Houston, I most likely will not be the end buyer on this. It would be more of one of my partners. And so, obviously I am providing a solution, and it is a business. So I do get paid a little bit, right? Just for full transparency, because I always like to make sure everything's upfront so we can all manage each other's expectations. All right. And so the way I'd set it up with Scott on this one is we're going to go ahead and look for a local investor to purchase this property as quickly as possible. They will buy it as is, right? So you don't have to worry about fixing anything. They will pay for all the closing costs, no realtor fees, so really nothing out of your pocket. At the end of the day, it will have to, the numbers have to make sense. And my goal is to get as much as possible for this. And so the way that I had ran up the agreement between Scott and I, and obviously you're the other owner on this one, and that's the reason why I needed to talk to you, is the way I had it set up was we will the end buyer will purchase this based on whatever the mortgage payoff amount, right? And then anything over that, because we didn't know, because there were so many. What's the word that I'm looking for? And I'm sorry, I'm rambling here. I had a long travel last night, and I got up. I still get up early in the morning, so my brain is misfiring here.
Yes.
But what I was mentioning to Scott is because there were so many information that we didn't know about, as far as like the mortgage amount, the court order lien, and so forth. The way I had set it up was I just said, hey, look, here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and get you guys an end buyer on this as quickly as possible, close on this before the end of the month. But the way I had it set it up was whatever is over the amount that is owed, we're just going to go ahead and split it 70 and 30, meaning 35 to you, 35 to Scott, and then just 30% to me, as far as how that would work. Now, I just don't know what the total amount number is. Usually I would have a number set in mind because I have all the numbers and I can just move, work the math backwards, right? But because we don't have all that number, I just had to go based off of percentages. Does that make sense?
Okay, so say that the house could be sold for 110. So you're saying you get like 30,000?
No, not 30,000. Just 30. So it would go. So you folks would get 70%, and then I would get 30%. So, for example, let's say an investor, right, would want to say, hey, I do want to buy this at 110 is the right number for me. And then let's say you folks owe a total of, I don't know, I'm just going to throw a number out there, $95,000, right? 90,000 for the mortgage and then $5,000 for the court order lien. So then that means there's a difference of 15,000, right? 110 minus 95. And so based off of that, then the 70% of that $15,000 will go to you folks, which you guys will split between the two of you, or however you guys want to do that. That's between you folks. And then the 30% of that 15 will just come to me for being able to solve the situation and get it across the finish line.
So I'm trying to figure out. So if the difference was 15,000, so 35% of that be $5,000 or thereabouts for each of us.
I would get less, but yes. So because it won't be 33, 33, 33. It would be 35, 35, 30. Yeah. So you guys will get more and I will get less.
So, okay, I guess that seems low to me. I understand that there are some, I think the selling price at that point, I don't know about that.
Oh, I don't know that the selling, I don't know the selling price either, just because we haven't seen the property. We still got to go look at it, right? And what?
So that could be changed based on what is seen by whoever's.
That's right. That's right. So if someone, if an investor wants to buy it for 130, then it's going to be 130 minus whatever the mortgage payment, the court order lien, right? So that can be higher as well. Does that make sense?
So yes. Does anybody anybody else give a value of the property who's not actually potentially going to benefit from the sale? An outside party is what I'm saying.
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
Is there anybody who would, for valuation purposes, be outside of the group that might be in concern or be interested or be the person who could benefit from the price being higher or lower?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like independent,
like doing
like
an appraisal, like
yes,
an appraiser. So here's the only issue with that. When it comes to appraisers, usually appraisers will just look at kind of like what's selling in the area. They don't really do kind of like apples to apples. And sometimes in order for them to get as close as possible to apples, they'll go like a few miles away. When it comes from someone that's going to buy this, who are, let's say, as an investor, right? Like if this was in Houston, I would have bought it myself. And the way I would do it is I would go, okay, I'm going to look at within a quarter-mile radius, and I'm just going to look at how much I can resell this property for, and I'm going to look for other houses that are apples to apples, right? Same bed and bath count, as close as possible to square footage and so forth. And then I just work my numbers backwards, Sharon. So let's say if I can sell it for 200, but I got to put in, $30,000 of rehab in there. So I got to go 200 minus 30. So that gets me down to 170. And then I got to look at all of my business expense in there. And then I really just work my numbers backwards. And I just go, okay, well, I'm in a dollar in, dollar out. That's like my business model. So if I put $30,000 of rehab, I just want to see $30,000 of profit, right? Like I said, I'm not trying to hit a home run. And my partners are the same way as well, because I pick the people that I work with. And so when we do it that way, then we go back and go, okay, then we can only afford to pay, 110, 130, whatever the number is. right? Just so
Right.
that way we can help you folks out, but also at the same time we can just, keep the lights on and put food on the table.
Okay.
Yeah, and
All
so
right,
so on an appraiser, on the other hand, they wouldn't look at all of that. They would just look at, oh, okay, well, based on this and based on what things are selling for, this is what we're appraising it. But they might be using a comp that's fully rehab versus yours that still needs work that needs to be done.
Okay, so my next question is, I am not obligated to anything until we know what the final offer would be on the house, correct?
Yes, absolutely. This is still your
Okay.
guys' house. You guys will always have the last decision. My goal is to just make sure everything gets done and we get hard feedback, so that way you can just enjoy your time with your family in Michigan. Scott can do what he needs to do with his business and his personal life, and then I'm the one that's going to be dealing with everything. And then once we get all the hard feedback on it, then that's when we all make a decision on what we need to do.
So basically, then you're just giving me the information so that I could give you the information I had, you give me your information, then you go forward with getting final numbers on the loan and on the lien, if there is still a lien. And then you'll come back to us after you've gotten it and you have the investor lined up. And then that's when things will become more
clear.
Yes.
Yes, because then
we'll know if we're going forward or not.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah. At the end of the day,
Okay.
it's just, my goal is to just be a problem solver for you folks and just solve the situation. And whatever numbers come back, those are going to be the numbers. And then from there, it's still your guys' house. So it's still your decision. And you just let me know what we need to do. Either we rip the contract in half or we move forward. And if you guys decide to move forward, then my guys can close as soon as title clears. So usually within days.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, the value there is that these folks can close quick. They'll buy it as is. They'll pay all the closing costs, no realtor fees, right? So it offers you folks this speed and convenience. That being said, the trade-off there is the fact that, hey, they got to move the numbers backwards. And so obviously there's got to be a little bit of a trade-off on the price end.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Well, thank you for the information, and then we'll wait to see what happens next.
Absolutely. And just to let you know, since I do have that agreement with Scott, I did open title already, so we can at least get the numbers. And then at some point, once we have all the numbers and let's say the numbers look good and you folks are good to go, ready to move forward, at some point, title will need to get your signature because you are part owner on this. And then also because you guys haven't done the probate, luckily in the state of Texas, you can do what we call affidavit of heirship.
Right. That's what the attorney told me.
Yep. And so that's going to save you folks a good chunk of money. And then so, title will let us know what needs to be done, what steps we need to be done. And so I do need to keep an open communication with you so that if you do decide to move forward, we will definitely need your signature. And what we'll do is we'll send a notary over to your house or wherever it's most convenient for you. So you don't have to fly to Texas or anything like that at all. Okay.
Yeah. And so also, if you can call me at any time, if you don't reach me by phone, because quite often I forget to turn the volume up in the morning, and that's what happened to me today. But if you'll just send me a text, say, call me back. I'm very prompt about checking texts, and I will call you back.
Yes, ma'am. And ma'am, please add me to your contacts for now. My name is Caesar. All right. So in that way, but when I call or text, at least it shows my name, not just a random number. You're like, who is this guy from California?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure, Bonnie. Hopefully everything I mentioned made sense, and hopefully I can help you folks out.
All right. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. You have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye. All right, that was quite a bit. What do we have here? Dooms. Do you think fizzy leads are worth it? Do you rather get people? I haven't used them yet. Dooms, here's the situation, man. Those are $3 leads. I was talking to someone the other day. Just think about it, bro. Like, it's like you can go to Lululemon or Levi's, wherever you shop from, and get those $50 t-shirts, or you can go to a swap meet and get like three for $10, right? At the end of the day, you get what you pay for. So depending on where you are in your journey, if you're new and you need a lot of practice, then yeah, I would buy those because those are only $3 a lead, right? $3 per lead. You're gonna get a lot of practice. That's good for you. Now, if you're established, maybe you try it out here and there just to see, because at the end of the day, no matter how shitty the leads are, there are still gold in there. So you just gotta find it. At the end of the day, man, it's $3 leads. They're most likely going to be shitty. Are there going to be gold in there? Yes, you will find them. Rita, what are some tips to stay efficient? I realize some of these sellers sometimes just need someone to chat with. How do you ensure you stay efficient and not spend too much time on a lead that doesn't make sense? So for me, brother, I just look for, are there strings I can pull on? Meaning, are there motivation? If there's motivation, I'll stay on the phone. If there isn't, I won't. This one I already have, and I don't know if you're asking because of this call, but I already have it under contract. I had the one sibling sign, so now I had to bring her in to make sure that she's in the loop on what's going on. So in that way, once title says, hey, we need affidavit of heirship signed and an amendment signed, I wanted to make sure that everything is set in place. Hopefully I answered that correctly. Let me just make sure I text her. Bonnie, Scott's sister. On to the races we go, folks. Scott, hold on for a second, Scott. Scott, can you hear me?
Yep.
Hey, I just spoke with Miss Bonnie. She's an amazing lady.
Yeah, that's my sis, man. I love her to death.
Yeah, no, I had a great time with her. I explained everything to her as far as like how the deal's going, what's the situation, how I'm here to solve the problem, and I can be a solution for you folks. So she's in the loop with everything, and we just I already opened title last week, so let's see what comes up with that lien. Do you know not exactly, like roughly how much the lien is?
There's like 3 of them, and I don't, but one of them's like 75 grand. It's a lot. That's what I'm saying. I think you got to buy direct.
One of them is 75 grand.
Yeah, my dad, when he died, his business failed, and it was during COVID, and it was just a disaster.
Okay, because I think she only knew one of them, which was like the truck, is what she was saying. I don't know, but well,
this is all equipment.
Yeah, let's figure it out, man. Let's see what the title says. That's gonna be rough. 75K.
Well, I'm hoping you can buy it direct by me giving you permission.
Yeah, but the problem is, if the problem there, Scott, is, let's say we do buy it direct, right? Whether it's me or one of my guys here. If we buy it direct, but if the lien is on the house, the lien is on the house. So that means whoever the owner is going to be in charge of that.
I don't know. Texas is funny, man. It protects the small guy a lot.
Yeah, so let's see what the title does. We'll figure it out in the next couple of days. Right now, it's like we're just in a blind room, you know what I mean, in a dark room. So we'll figure it all out and see if what I can come up with for you folks. Okay.
Well, when you did the search on me and nothing came back, that means they can't attach to the house, because I would have had one too.
Oh, so it's the same folks you're saying?
Well, it was, I had my business and he had his, it was the same exact thing. We were both LLCs. Nothing's different.
Yep.
Except for he had a big lien and I had a small one.
Yep. Okay. Well, let's see, man. So hopefully that's how it is. It's under your dad's LLC and so forth. So we'll figure it out.
Thanks.
Cool. Later, man. Jake, is it weird for the end buyer? It's not weird. Some end buyers would do that, but it's your contract, so it's your process. So you can send yours. You definitely do not want to sign that assignment right away. You want to make sure that they might try to pull a fast one on you, or they might be daisy chaining that deal. So make sure to read that. If I were you, I would send your. If I were you, I would send my own assignment of contract. That's all there is to it. Yeah, no. So what? I pay my legal team too. That's no excuse. But I mean, you read the assignment, man. If there's nothing going on with that assignment, then you should be good to go. But if there is, I mean, you got to look at the EMD. EMD's got to be non-refundable. And also in your assignment contract, you want to make sure that you have another separate document of mutual release of earnest money deposit. You want to get that signed right away, so in that way, if anything changes, it's already signed, because you don't want that EMD to just stay in that in escrow. All right. else do we have here? Folks, I gotta go to downstairs real quick. I'll be right back. WP, yes I am. Sold in February, sorry. Alright, so let's dead this one. We never even spoke. Dooms, do I enjoy what I do? Absolutely. I wonder what made you ask that question. No, I do. I've been doing this since 2023. Haven't looked back. Um, is it tough? Absolutely. Is it a simple business? Yes, it is, but it's definitely not easy. It takes time to learn, and there's just like any other business. There's a lot of ups and downs. There are definitely nights when you're like, "Oh my gosh," right? Like which you guys don't get to see. No one ever sees the late nights, the oh my gosh, what am I doing? Kind of talks with ourselves. That being said, I absolutely love the fact that I am calling for myself. I don't have a boss, and that I have the opportunity to create my own reality. Um, so yes, I do enjoy it. I enjoy showing up for myself every day as much as everyone else shows up for someone else. And I say this all the time, man, because I do talk to folks with W-2 who are doing this part-time or trying to do this, trying to transition from their W-2 to doing this full-time. And yet, when I talk to them and ask them how many calls have they made, or hey, you said you were going to call starting at 9 o'clock. What did you do? Oh, I didn't start calling till 9:45 or 11 o'clock. And so the question I always ask them is, well, when was the last time you were 2 hours late for your work, for your W-2? I'm like, oh, no, I'd never do that. So then I say, okay, so then who's more important? Your boss, your company, or your future? And it's a hard hitting question that people don't really think about. It's like, you can't afford to be late for your W-2, and yet you're affording yourself to be late at all the time for your reality. Doesn't add up to me. And I know I got a little sidetracked there, but yes, I do enjoy doing this because I get to work for myself. Is it scary not knowing whether you're going to get paid? Yes, it is. But it is very liberating. Can't put a price on that. Oh, let's see. What are my contracts? Oh, Ryan called me.
Please leave your
I'm gonna double tap Ryan. He's gonna laugh at this. Ah. Mr. Derek Watts, what's up, buddy? Dude, don't make me triple tap you live on YouTube. Give me a call back, buddy. Smiling and dialing. That's all we can do. This one I gave him till today, whether he signs or not. Shireen. I need to bump this up to the top of her email. Oh, I did already. Okay. Excuse me, guys. See if there's anyone I can. See if there's any good leads here. No renovation needed. Nope, you don't want that. Columbus, Ohio. They're not listed. Inherited property. No renovation needed moving or anything. The homeowner said the inherited house is being kept for sale rather than lived in. They're open to selling once the agreement is reached. It's a slab home with no basement, about 1,200 square feet. Main concerns are the mortgage balance still owed and that the heirs do not want to occupy. Rochester, pre-foreclosure. And no good lead I can see here. Georgia. Nope. Cincinnati. Nope. Condo. Brooklyn. Gainesville. It's listed. I don't want to deal with listed properties. Bear Grove, Missouri. Recent health event, and they are not in a position to move quickly, with timing dependent on how long legal matter takes. Vacant property sale. Homeowners said they may sell because they already live in the home and family members are living. They asked for a couple of weeks to think it over before moving forward. It's a few months. He said a few months could work if an agreement's reached. The home is older. Ooh, I'm calling this one. This one's in Las Vegas. Louisiana. Spring, Texas. Move closer to family. 29 years. Owner said they are open to selling and maybe moving their mother. The rough timeline about 3 months. South Elgin. August. What are we right now? We're in May. 90 days close. Odessa, Texas. Mobile home owned land. Homeowners, they are not selling the main property and want to keep it for their kids, but they may sell another property in about 2 to 3 months. Come on, give me some more leads, baby. Toledo, Ohio. Let's go. Inherited property. 6 people bought it already. I'm the 7th one. Let's go. All right, folks. I just bought some newer leads for you folks so we can get some content in here. Let's go to work. What the heck? How many new leads did I just buy? 4. All right. Oh no, why is this doing this?
The service you're attempting to use has been restricted or is unavailable. Please contact customer care for assistance. Message CO402 NC 65.
Jeez. All right, ask for a refund for that fucking thing. Refund. Bad number. All right, before I forget, let me just send a refund on this fucking thing right now. Excuse my language, folks. Number not. It is 3 minute and 5 minute. What is my YouTube link for this one? Refund requested. I think someone just hopped on. Who hopped on? Is it Edward? Yes, it is.
What's up? What's up?
What up, buddy? I was just about to hop off too, and then you hopped on.
Oh man.
No worries. I just bought us a few leads, so you got. I think you got a couple.
Yeah, I'm calling those right now.
Real Chapo, how long should your calls be? There's not really a rule on that, man. Like, the point is there? Do they have motivation? If they have motivation, some calls are 40 minutes, an hour long, right? And some calls are 2 minute long. So just a matter of what the motivation is, if there is any. If there isn't any, then you better not be on the phone for 40 minutes. If there is, then you stay on the phone as long as you can, as long as it takes. There's not really a rule on that. Here we go. Why are we not? Edward, say something.
Hello, hello.
Please leave your
Okay, cool.
message for
Can you hear me?
614-5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please leave your message for 145.
Hi, good afternoon, Fatima. This is Edward. I was calling to follow up on your inquiry about selling your property off of Norwood Avenue. If you are still interested, please give me a call whenever you can. Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, when do we draw? 6%?
Hi, good afternoon. Is this Teresa?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Teresa. This is Edward. Just following up on an inquiry about selling a property there on Shankle Road. Is that still something
Yeah.
you're considering?
I guess so.
Okay, great. Well, let me pull up your property here, and while I get that loading.
Well, I'm going to the doctor's office right now. Can you call me back in another hour or so?
Yeah. Can we make it 2? In the next 2 hours, I'll give you a call.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even 2:30 be fine.
Okay, perfect. I'll give you a call then.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Bye. So get Caesar to unmute. All right, I'm gonna call next seller. Let me set a reminder to call this lady. Call.
I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. It's just, they're 20 years old, 15 years old, you know. I was told when I was a young kid, hey, man, buy land. They don't make it anymore.
Yep, that's true. That's true. Well, brother, I mean, are you actively buying land and or fixer uppers? I mean, I'm more than happy to send some deals your way. Maybe we can do business that way if it makes sense.
I'm buying anything that can flip for a dollar.
Absolutely, it's got to make sense, right? Dollars and cents. Where do you usually buy? Arizona and Vegas?
Anything. You name it.
I'd like to stay, towards the west. East Coast shit is all fixer-uppers. It's all trash. It's all, you get the old lead, asbestos, all that bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, just to let you know, I mean, I do buy my leads nationwide, and there are markets where I'll be the end buyer, and there are markets where I'll just, wholesale it to a fellow investor, and I'll buy properties from a wholesaler too. At the end of the day, as long as we can all make a little bit change, you know what I mean? It's all that really matters.
Are you flipping them or are you renting them? Are you building your portfolio?
No, usually it'd just be quick flips. If I do like a buy and hold kind of deal, I'll partner with someone because I don't want to deal with tenants and toilets. So I'll just come in and just partner up one way or the other, whether I bring in the capital or the other way around.
I like it.
Yeah.
I have capital.
I'm sorry?
I own 3 businesses. You name it.
Robert, hello?
Screaming at big person.
I lost you there for a second, brother. What was that? Uh-oh. Shit. Let me call this guy from my cell. Well, I think there's a lot of people downstairs now because it's stealing my Wi-Fi. Robert, yeah, we got cut off, man. I'm at a coffee shop and I was calling out of my CRM, so Wi-Fi is a little bit spotty. This is my cell phone number. Add me to your contacts. I'll send you my Blink card so you have all my info. Like I said, more than happy to do some business with you and collab on some of the deals.
Yeah, man, I would be interested. We just bought $25 million worth of land. We are building. I'm a partner in electric vehicle manufacturing company.
Okay.
We beat Tesla by 700 miles to be exact. We get 1,000 miles out of our battery before recharge.
Ooh,
yeah.
Nice.
We got them blown out of the water. So we bought our land, $25 million, and found $2 with a B worth of coal on it.
Wow. No way.
Yeah. So
that's awesome.
We've got a coal mining company out there, ASAP, and we're getting our residuals off that, and then we're starting to build that. So I'll have I've got 66,000 shares right now. They're at 230 a share. That was 3 months ago. They had raised for 100 a share within a couple months. So, wait for the first quarter, and then, man, you and I, hit me up. If you hear of anything, I look at Kingdom Homes like it was Playboy and I was 13. So I'm interested. I'm all about it, man. Bill Gates wouldn't own most of the farmland in America if there wasn't money there.
That's right. All right, brother. Well, we'll definitely stay in touch. And if there's any market that you have your eyes set on, let me know. I don't mind. You sound like a serious buyer, so I don't mind forwarding my some of my marketing budget towards any markets you'd like to buy from. And usually when I get land too, I usually lock them up like anywhere from 10 to 30 cents on a dollar, so that way I can wholesale it to someone like you for like anywhere from 20 to 40 cents on a dollar.
I'm good with that.
Yep. Let's make it happen, brother.
All right, man. It was good talking with you.
Cool. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Got you a big buyer there, huh?
Sounds like it. I'm about to find out.
Yeah, that seller I spoke to, she was going into a doctor's appointment right now, so I'm gonna follow up here in an hour.
Nice. Where is my blank card? All right. Real Chapo, he asked, how many follow-ups do you think it takes to close a deal on average? As many as it takes, bro. I mean, those are good questions, Real Chapo. Only thing is, probably the worst guys to ask when it comes to these things because I just go, bro. I mean, someone might tell me, oh, it takes 10 touches. Another guy will tell me 5. Another guy will tell me 20. Another guy will tell me 15. Like, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to keep going and hit them up. And they either tell me to fuck off or I put them on a long-term drip. And I've closed deals where it's like a year or 2-year-old lead. And my system's been sending them text messages once a month. And all of a sudden, they raise their hand. Like, you just don't know where and when the lead or the deal is going to come from. And also, I gotta tell you, like a lot of times when people ask me that question, and I'm not saying that this is you, but a lot of times when people ask that question, they're literally just trying to find either an excuse, an explanation, or not a what's the word that I'm looking for? What's the word that I'm looking for, Edward? When you're asking for permission to stop reaching out or permission to continue to reach out. Like at the end of the day, man, do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. You are the CEO of your own business. You're the CEO of your pipeline.
Yes, this is Pastor Robert Clark. I'm on a way with
They follow with that pasture here in San Antonio on that land.
What was that? Oh, your land?
Yeah, the land.
Yes, this is Pastor Robert Clark.
It's one of your leads. Was the one I spoke to last week. He had to go to his congregation to
Oh,
to
that
figure out
guy.
what they're gonna. Yeah, and then follow
Yeah, I
up with
remember
him.
that.
Try calling him. I mean, we
I
get it
remember
at
that.
45 or 50. That could be a good deal.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's getting cold up here now. It's always cold up in here.
Please leave your message for 24885.
Hey, Jim, this is Ed. Just trying to give you a call back about your property there on 11 Mile Road. See if you're still looking to sell. Give me a call whenever you can.
And I'm gonna cut this stream for now because I'm gonna go take a little quick break, get some
Yeah,
sun,
man.
and then but I'll hop back on here. We'll just call offline. I'm gonna do some dispo work as well.
Okay.
Make sure everything's good. You're still good on leads though, right?
Yeah, I still have a few follow-up, man. Yeah, I got a few follow-ups scheduled for the day, so I'm good.
Okay, let me know, and then I'll buy some more for us. See where we can go from there.
Okay.
But cool for you folks that are watching. If you guys got any key ideas here, smash that like button. Most importantly, leave a comment so that way a new wholesaler can come across this channel. Use that key takeaway to close your first deal. Today's my first day back, so I am a little slow. I did wake up at 4:30 in the morning though. Still no negotiation on that end. But my body's a little beat from all the traveling and sleeping on the couch and everything. I was staying at my mom's, and so I'm like, oh, woke up this morning. I was like, oh, dude, need a little bit of pick me up here. Cool, man. Edward, I'll catch you in a bit when I get back.
Okay. Sounds good, man.
Later.